The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. It's Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Man in motion is Berrios. A play fake. Now two to throw. He's going to air one out right away. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And nothing to that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's the former Raider. They signed him back in March. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That is incomplete. Read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They had that lightning bolt to open the game. The long touchdown. They'll try to build on the lead now. This drive begins 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. From the gun, here's Tua. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Tua will give it to Achane. He'll work forward for a couple. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Hill brought in motion. Play action. Tagovailoa. That is brought in at the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Here's Achane to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and now it's 3rd and goal.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player, and when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Now, Tagovailoa goal. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend to a 10-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Christian, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. The play unfolds something that's not there.
He's going to have a Packers 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. First and 10. Back to throw is Love. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 2nd down, Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Here's Love to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Love. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And that's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Man in motion is Berrios. Again, it's Tua. Into the hands of Berrios. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Tua. That one brought in by Berrios. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Here's Love. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. We are through one. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big play to kick off this drive. 39 yards.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Hill brought in motion. Tua now on 3rd down. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Miami. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To throw is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Hill brought in motion. On the handoff, this is Achane. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable with Reed. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. From the gun, it's Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion, Reed. They'll go play action with Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Man in motion is Berrios. He'll get this out wide. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Play action. Tagovailoa. Off he goes. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
In motion, it's Waddle. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Now he takes off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Hill brought in motion. A run up the middle with Achan, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Love to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Love. Makes that complete as he hits Reed. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Tua. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Tua. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down. Tua to throw again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Here's Jake Bailey now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Here's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On second down, Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
The visitors' offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Second and 7. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That's Dobbs open left side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. To throw is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Into the hands of Berrios. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Hill brought in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Once again, it's Achane. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Third down and 9. Back to throw is Tua. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Packers set to kick this one away. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow, and the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to Waddle again. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run with Achane. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
In motion, it's Waddle. He pulls it in around the 5. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll run with Achane. Powering forward. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He's got a man. That's Watson. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal it is a first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
This is how I would run an offense if I was an offensive coordinator, Mike. You pack them in tight to throw, and then in this case, you spread them out wide. 4 wide receivers, make them defend the whole field, and it really opens up some run lanes inside and helps lead to that big game.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That is caught, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
3rd and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight, so as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's 2. He's going to keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Hill brought in motion. Tua going to give it to Achane. He'll get this close to the 1st down marker, taken down just shy at the 38. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's Tagovailoa. That one caught by Smith. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Here's Achane. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Second and goal. Here's Tagovailoa. This one caught at the 4. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready for this next possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A 2nd down throw for Love. He keeps it himself.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That one complete to Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Love. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
On 1st down, it's Love. He'll tuck it and take off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Love. Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Love to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. from the 1, 2nd and goal. Now Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. Back to throw is Love. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jordan Love, touchdown Packers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. A run with the fullback in goal. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Hill brought in motion. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now, H.A. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Now, 2nd and 4. Here's Love. One knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And you could maybe put this one in the surprise column. They're a team certainly not accustomed to practicing in, much less playing in the snow. They had a game plan. They made it work. They're going to get out of here to warmer climates, warmed by a victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Lambeau Field.